And a Woodbury man who almost died has a lot to celebrate this Thanksgiving, including a return to his happy place. News 12 Connecticut's Marissa Alter with his story.
The sounds of the shore typically create a sense of peace. But on Saturdays in the fall and spring, the stillness at Calf Pasture Beach gets drowned out by speed as the parking lot becomes a racetrack.
Tom Donahue, I'm president of the Norwalk Karting Association. We go from 5 years old to whatever age.
The Norwalk Karting Association's been here since 1971.
We've got 9 people that have started here and are up into the NASCAR race circuit now.
For some people, this is as good as it gets, and it's a lot of fun.
At age 63, Hugh Gorman is one of the older drivers.
Looks good.
I absolutely love go-kart racing.
All right, start them up.
Hugh started about 8 years ago after life got off course.
Yeah.
His brother died from cancer in 2012.
Liam was a good older brother. If somebody needed to cover my back, he was always there.
Liam was also a champion racer with Norwalk Karting.
Very good driver. He was always happy here.
So in 2014, Hugh decided to honor Liam by finding his brother's old kart and buying it back.
I was just going to campaign it around, and it very quickly became, now I see why he raced go-karts for so long.
Liam's number was 41. Hugh became 341.
Well, first couple of races, I was afraid I wasn't doing him justice. I was pretty slow.
There was a learning curve, but in time, Hugh was racing all around the East Coast, even winning his division. His brother's kart is now retired, but Liam is still part of the new one.
I have the number 41 with the shamrock inside, yeah. I could see it, nobody else can.
So it's kind of like he's still with you, in a way.
Well, I drag him around. He's probably a little unwilling at this point, you know. He doesn't like to go that slow, you know, but he's there.
It's a comfort, especially on this race day, Hugh's first time back in a year and a half. In August 2021, he was hospitalized with COVID-19, and things quickly got worse.
So they intubated me, and I went to, in a coma, sleep.
During that time, Hugh had a massive stroke that paralyzed his left side.
And it was saying things to my wife, which I didn't know at the time, that I wasn't going to be able to talk or walk, feed myself.
The whole thing was numbing.
After several weeks, Hugh still wasn't awake. Doctors told his wife, Sally, there was nothing more they could do and suggested she take him off life support.
He was going to be, because it wasn't going to be one more thing. It wasn't going to be COVID. It wasn't going to be pneumonia, a blood infection, a stroke.
Sally prepared to say goodbye. Then 2 days later, Hugh woke up.
And I walked over to him and I said, "Do you know who I am?"
Hugh couldn't do much of anything. So in October, he gave intensive rehabilitation a try.
I think it was October 27th, I took 6 steps. Big day. It was on the walker and the parallel bars, but there were 6 steps. And I think the next day was 18, then 30, and then we were off and running. Well, not actually off and running. I still can't run.
Despite Hugh's remarkable recovery, there was still a question of if he'd ever race again.
And so even the doctors would talk about that. Will he ever be able to do those? And for them to say, no, he'll never get back in a kart again, it's just even more rewarding to see him out there having fun.
I was excited, and my anticipation level of success was much greater than it was after about 5 laps of practice.
And it's not easy. You've got to work on the kart, and then you've got to load the kart and bring it down and then race. And I mean, I'm pretty sure he can vacuum around the house now.
This has always been the goal. And while Hugh would like to be a little faster, finishing last is still finishing. He's just grateful to be back on track.
I knew in my heart of hearts that this day was going to come, just didn't know when.
In Norwalk, Marissa Alter, News 12, Connecticut.